Hello again, YouTube. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and this is my second review tonight. I'm reviewing the letter L now. We're just going to do it quick because this is not a very long movie to talk about. So it is Looney Tunes, Rabbits Run. Yes, Looney Tunes. So it's the letter L first. An original movie that came out a couple years ago in 14, I believe. And it's very cute. Like this movie, if you've never seen this movie and you're a fan of the recent Looney Tunes show that came out in 2011, it's a lot of fun. And let's read the synopsis. Out of this world's fun with the Looney Tunes gang. About a third of them. Looney Tunes are back in this all new animated adventure. The chase begins with a very rare flower that can turn anything invisible. Interesting. When beautiful, bumbling perfume salesgirl Lola Bunny receives the flower as a gift, unaware of its power, she adds the magical ingredient to her latest perfume creation. With hopes that she has crafted the next big scent, Lola hails crazed cabbies Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck, who Daffy's not in the film that much, he's only in a couple scenes, for a hasty trip. Destination Paris in France. In hot pursuit is a host of Looney Tunes All-Stars, all seeking the invincibility spray. Foghorn Leghorn, Elmer Fudd, and Yosemite Sam are but a few fan favorites, stretching out in all new roles. Marvin the Martian may have the most devious plan for the potion to erase the planet Earth, like he always wants to blow up the Earth. Oh dear! So spring into this globe-trotting, globe-threatening frenzy and see who wins out in this fun-packed Looney Tunes romp. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's the synopsis in a nutshell. Lola's basically the main character of this. There's a couple of musical numbers, but they're kind of pointless because this is not a musical. Where Lola and Lola's singing about how she's gonna sell her perfume and into Paris and make a fortune and be noticed. And then there's another song with those god awful gophers, but I'll get to that when I get to the cons. The voice cast is really good. You have uh, Jeff Bergman as Bugs Bunny. You have Fred Armisen. I think he's Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah. You got Marisa March as Yosemite Sam. And this time, instead of Kristen Wiig, who I love Kristen Wiig as Lola Bunny in the cartoon, she's absolutely hilarious, gorgeous voice. In this version, you have Rachel Ramris, who does the voice of Lola. She does a decent job as Lola Bunny. I think she's cute. I like her voice. At least it's better than nothing against Kathy Southey in Space Jam, but I like the way they did Lola, as a Looney Tune, and didn't try to over sexualize her. And also, I like Daffy's voice. He makes me laugh every time he's on screen. The voice I don't like is Marvin the Martian. For some reason, in this version, he sounds like Kermit the Frog. He's like, "Oh, Kermit the Frog here," instead of like, well, how does Marvin the Martian sound like? "Oh, you make me so angry." It's similar to Kermit the Frog, but it doesn't sound like Kermit the Frog. Like this voice actor that does Marvin sounds like Kermit the Frog. Yeah, the movie was in 2015, and it's hand drawn animation. It's not CG, so that's something good to know. It was released a video on Vudu and Walmart, and yeah, so it wasn't in theaters. Yeah, who did the voice of Marvin the Martian? Let me see. It wasn't Jeff Bergman. It was Damon Jones. Who the hell is that? I don't even know who that is. All I know is it's not a good voice for Marvin. He sounds like Kermit the Frog. It took me out of it. I'm like, but you're not going to beat Mel Blanc in the original, or even the voice actor that played him in Space Jam. That was a good voice. It sounded like Marvin. Here, it sounds like Kermit the Frog, and I'm like, wrong studio. This is Warner Brothers, not Dis- Disney. Fred Armisen does Speedy Gonzalez. He makes a cameo as Lola's landlord. But Bergen does the voice of Porky in a small part. You have Jess Harnell as the gopher, one of the gophers, and Pete Puma. Yeah, those gophers. One thing I hate in the movie is the gophers. I never liked those god awful gophers. I didn't find them funny in their shorts. I never liked their voices. Their stupid British accents. Fuck you. Fuck both of you characters. I hate both of those characters. Tosh Gopher and Matt Gopher, they both suck ass. I hated those characters since I was a kid. They're the worst Looney Tunes in the entire world. Any Looney Tune in the shorts, in the animated movies, in the cartoons, in Space Jam and Looney Tunes Back in Action, they're a masterpiece compared to those little rats. I hate those rats so much. I hate both of them with a passion. You have Jim Rash as Cecil Turtle. He's fine. Michael Serrato, I have a problem with his voice. Why did they make him sound gay? In the original voice, he's Giovanni. You know the la 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 la. He goes from that to, oh my God, Lola Bunny, what are you doing here? I'm like, he sounds like a gay guy. Why? It didn't add any character to him. It just sounds different. Billy West is Elmer Fudd. He was fine, but like I said, fuck the Gophers. I hate both of them with a passion. And Giovanni's voice is weird, and Marvin sounds like Kermit the Frog. That's the main problem I have with that. And also, Daffy is kind of underused, and I love Daffy. But the film is short; it's only 75 minutes long. It's basically if you took like 15 Looney Tunes shorts and put them together, there you go. But it flows well. The songs I don't really care for that much either. I just think they're out of place. And it's not a musical because in the show they used to have like a segment for singing, but here it goes on a little too long, and I'm like, yeah, you didn't need that. But if you want to see a Looney Tunes animated movie that's hand drawn and still kind of funny, it's worth your time. Plus, this DVD has some bonus cartoons on it that are pretty funny with Wile E. Coyote and Tweety. And that's the thing, yeah. The Looney Tunes have always been a huge staple of my childhood. I love the shorts. I loved Space Jam when I was a kid. Looney Tunes Back in Action, I think, is one of the most underrated Looney Tunes films. They're the commercials they were in. They're just iconic and icons. They're iconic and they're legendary characters in the world of animation and pop culture. So yeah, this is a fun movie. But like I said, fuck those Gophers. I hate those Gophers every chance I get. I just want to kick them to a field goal. And I don't like Marvin's voice or Giovanni's voice or yeah, and the songs I think could be cut out and the movie would be like 60 minutes long. Yeah, if you did that, it would be a lot shorter. But it's still fun to watch. This and Karate Kid 2, like I mentioned earlier. So that's Looney Tunes Rabbits Run. Funny, interesting. It did something different. And, Bugs is always likable. And him and Lola have great chemistry. They kiss in the middle of the film. They're good characters. Legendary now. Anyway, that's my short review for Looney Tunes Run original movie. At least it is original. There's some nice nods to the cartoons. Like Bugs is living in a building. His rabbit hole is covered in a building, just like in a short. And Lola lives in an apartment, like in the cartoons, the 2011 cartoon. But it's something different, and I like it. It's fun for what it is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next review tomorrow. Later, guys.